if it's 12, he don't call, John.
Right. It's almost like
you're inviting people to flop something on you.
You're inviting trouble. I mean, he's out of position, isn't he? As well, Matt
Check.
Dale.
And checked.
And Dale's flop middle player. If it comes an 8 or a 10 or even a 7. Kind of seems like Matt Dale's brought this situation on himself. I mean, he made a minimum raise. Now he's check middle pair.
8,000. Re-raise.
There you go. See.
Up to 20,000.
Now this.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Well, Houston's got a lot of outs here. Who do you think you think Houston's going to back off if he misses the river?
No, I don't. You know, he must know that Dow's he hasn't got anything good there. The way the betting's been going.
Looks like Matt Dale wants to make a kind of a defensive bet here. Oh, his hands are shaking.
Yeah.
I mean, what should Matt Dale do here? I mean, he's pretty much going to have to check and fold, or check.
20. I'm all in.
Now, you see, I was just going to say to you, John has got him wrapped up so much because he knows he hasn't got anything. The way the betting's been going, and Dow's last bet, you know, he just smooth calls him again. If he had anything, he'd have been all in himself. You know, if he had a big hand. John's telling him he's got a massive hand here, and he's got to throw it away.
It does seem, I just can't help thinking, I mean, that Matt Dale has asked for this from the beginning. He raised a minimum, then he's checked the flop, and then John's going to show up. Oh no! Houston makes the bluff, shows it. Dale is going to be steaming out of his ears.
It's exactly what I just said to you, Jesse, before the hand, you know what I mean? The only time you show cards is when you've bluffed someone off a massive pot. And he'll put him straight on tilt with, you know, if they look at Kenner. Oh, mate, Kenner, he don't know what's going on here.
The poker game is on.
That was a fantastic play by John. You got to admire it.
It just shows the class of him.
Baby,
like you said, he knew exactly where he was at every point.
Yeah.
What a bluff by John Houston. Great bluff.
Fantastic.
Almost like Dale tried to get tricky on Houston. And it's a straightforward game is the way you got to play him.
Yeah, he did. But again, he wasn't, you know, his presence is not, it's not that, you know, it's sort of like this.
Yeah.
It's raising with your shoulders down. I mean, you need to make your bet count, really. And I mean, John read him like a book.
Now, what are the other players thinking right now about Houston? Are they going to give him action? Are they going to be scared of him?
They probably can, or I should imagine, with his experience, he'll be waiting to try and trap him, you know, and maybe a couple of the other guys the same. You know, the low stacks, they're going to be petrified to play against him because they know they're going to be committed every time. You know, if they get in hand with him, he's going to put them all in.
Can they stop him? Houston on the loose.
Here we go.
John Houston, very animated,
go, Marty.
telling stories, the chip leader.
Fill it up.
Yeah, it's definitely a fantastic game. Definitely. Kenner's enjoying himself.
And you think the best strategy against Houston right now is just you have to trap him?
Oh, for sure. You know, you've got to hope that he's going to trip up. I hope he doesn't. But he generally does. He just can't wait to get his chips in the middle, John.
He loves this game, doesn't he?
He does,
Houston?
yeah. Yeah, he does.
Pass. Call.
Folded around to the chip leader, who's just called on the button.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, John's picked up another ace.
Raise.
Now this might
12,000 total.
this might be his all in here for Raymond because John's got an ace and I fancy he's going to have a go again.
Well, McKenna has raised at 8,000. Who knew that Hoy would be in the middle here with the better ace?
Yeah.
Call.
Total 12, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
He surprised me there.
Do you think maybe Hoy has slowed him down?
I don't really know. What slowed him down might be what we was just saying, Jesse. He wants to make sure he hits first. But being on the button, I'd have put in a razor.
Well, McKenna with the 2 pair has the best hand, but he's going to need some courage to stick his chips in.
Check.
I think he's short enough to put them in, Jesse.
Check. All check.
No.
Everybody's checked. Free card. 9, 10, Jack or Ace. We'll do McKenna trouble. And that's Hoy who's hit.
That's Raymond's departure.
Check.
Houston might start thinking he's got a pretty good hand. He's got 8, 9, 10 Jack now, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, you never know with John.
Hoy's trying to work this out, and
You obviously always got it in your mind. You're worried someone's got the 8, you know. What did John declare re-raise?
yeah, he's raised Hoy just about enough to put them all in, I think. Or, no, excuse me, 25,000 more. So it's a total of 35,000.
So you can't even be thinking about calling this now with a 4s. You know, his move really was the flop.
Pass.
He bottled it on the flop, you think?
Yeah, yeah.
I suppose you got 7-2 this time, haven't you? I'll show you.
See, and he's looking at 3 cards could be against him here, the 8, 9 or the Jack. So he knows this could be his if he commits here.
I mean, Hoy, 82% right now, but it's not the easiest decision in the world.
No, of course it's not. And when you're up against a chip leader, you know he's quite. You know, see.
Wow.
You
Did
know,
you expect him to give that up?
Well, yeah, you can really, because John showed him again. Look, I mean, he should stop showing. Here's me telling him that he's chip leader.
So Houston raking down another one.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
Welcome back. We're still 6-handed here, but the chips just keep on going into John Houston's hand. Can anyone stop him before he runs away with it? Remember, it's only the table winner who's going to advance into the semi-final stages. So let's get the cards back in the air.
I mean, Houston here, he's shown, you know, people say that the reckless players, they always get caught out, but his timing has been perfect, hasn't it?
Raise to 9.
He's met with a Kojak.
Oh, whoops. There we go. I thought it was 1-3 the blinds. No. 1-5-3 or something for some reason. So for 12.
Dale doesn't know where he is.
Raise up to 12.
Minimum raise.
Pass.
And,
For some reason I thought that went 3,000. So it's
Pass.
like 4 times the blind.
There you go.
well, this could be it for Dale Hoy.
Crazy.
Matt Dow and Dale Hoy.
The Dale.
That's it.
He raised all in.
He's gone all in. There you go.
Well, strongest move Hoy has made, but he's picked a good time for it. He's got Dale dominated here.
Raise 12.
And I guess the question for Matt Dale is he priced in here? It's a bit
What's the
expensive.
pot size here? 56. Isn't it?
It's 26,000 for Dale to call here. And he's got it's about half his stack. He's got about 50 right now back.
He might be willing to gamble if he obviously would be totally gutted if he knew what he was up against, but if he thinks he's up against ace bit or a small pair, he might be well prepared to gamble this. You know, with his chip size, he's got one big pot to play, but 26,000 off of this, he's still got one big pot left in him. That's what you got to work out.
Because I made a horrible lay down earlier.
But again, I'd always prefer to be the first one to get my chips in and not be calling. I hate calling. There you go.
So we can still play back from
Yeah, well, Dale was just saying there that he's made
40.
2 wrong decisions already tonight.
Can I play back?
He doesn't want to make a third one.
Mm.
I think he's trying to talk himself into calling.
Yeah, I think so as well. You know, What's he going to have left, Jesse? 40.